Hello fellow Bazaarians, welcome back to the channel. Today we're playing Pig. I fell a few ranks. I haven't played for a couple days, and the last time I did, I tilted a little bit and played a character I shouldn't have. Let's just put it like that. But anyway, let's fight our way back into the top 500 again. Alright. Bjorn's Gift Exchange. Let's see what we've got today on Pig. Toxic Black Rose. Actually completely useless. We'll just look at that as a couple bucks.
Nothing tiny, nothing huge.
Maybe we'll be able to do something with that. I like a $2 ATM for sure. Don't mind having a Ganjo, don't mind having a Boomerang. Hell, I'm just buying everything in this shop, aren't I? Let's go. Let's do some silk scarf shenanigans. We haven't done that in a while, have we? You know what? I'm even fine selling this. Let's do it.
Oh, I think you're really gonna enjoy that.
That'll be way more fun than anything else that we've gotten so far. Yeah, I'm not gonna play through Kiosk today. I did that last time around. I don't really care much to do that. Just go with this. We should be able to beat pretty much anyone here. I was hoping for the silk scarf guy, but we're not going to find him here. So we can just go Pyro. Doesn't have much shield pressure, so we should be just fine here. Should just take him out in one clean hit here. See if we can't get a Spiky Shield game going today. Most of the time when I click this, when I'm running this kind of setup, it actually lets me down pretty hardcore.
Oh, hi.
So I'm gonna go ahead and not do that today. Let's grab ourselves some econ instead.
Maybe I'm getting better at this.
That may just be the board for day one. We'll have to see. I know this is the improper option here, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do it anyway. And I'm gonna grab some chocolate bars so that we can start selling bronze items for the Silk Scarf quest.
Are you sure? Have you noticed I'm huge? If you knew my true purpose,
I don't mind setting up a little bit on day one. This is a dumb board. There's not much Pig can do against this much burn anyway. You know? If it wasn't for the poison, I would think we'd actually be kind of okay here, but the poison is a lot. I would need to get through a whole other rotation of this to be able to survive, so it's just a lot of burn for day one. Hack things. That's okay for me. Go ahead and buff up the shield items that we have. And I will take 3 loot items here instead of the other one. Sell these. 8 out of 30. Who can we actually beat here? Not Aetheryte. Not Boyer. We're going Crab. Who knows, maybe we'll get lucky and actually pull a claw for once when we're trying to run this kind of thing. It's been a minute since I had a claw and a Spiky Shield combo. It's just fine for the early game. It's not the best thing on Earth, but
come too far to let you
Hard Shell's alright. And remember when you used to be able to get Crusher Claw at Curio? Them's were the days. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves a loot item here. Guess I can go ahead and buy some smalls too. This is a way to generate items to sell for this guy, so that's fine with me. We play Wrist Warrior to buff up the shield on an adjacent item as well. This comes with a second item to sell. And I'll just buy both of these just to do it.
I mean, excellent choice.
Now, the question here is, do I grab the shield buff treat, or do I just grab the small treats to keep working on the quest here? That I'm not 100% sure on. If I didn't have this Ganjo, I would definitely feel like there's a clear winner there. The Ganjo would be kind of relegated to the sidelines if I did that, so I would be selling hot stones in that case. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and grab the small treats. They can be silver too. We actually got some yellow ones too. That's not bad. Go ahead and put that there. There's no reason to put this on the board really, other than the fact that it's another thing to slow. But we're probably losing the first few days here on this kind of a setup on Pig. Without a showcase, at least. Most other things are going to be mostly, like, more aggressive than this, I will say. This can't really handle too much aggression. We don't have any crit chance yet, so it's going to be very difficult for us to not just get bursted like that. We're also really slow. But this kind of thing sorts itself out after the first few days. You just have to believe. And also, it would not hurt to get a couple extra items to sell here and there. When you sell an item, this gains 1 value. I like selling items right now. I might as well. Let's see what else is in here. We could have upgrades to either of our things.
I'll show you those stumps back home. I'm gonna be a business tree.
I want to sell both of these while we're here so that they're extra money. We're 19 out of 30 here. We could get 10 more. I think that's a worthwhile idea. Then we'll sell our pawn shop soon enough. We got 1 crit chance on this as well. 3 crit chance now all together. You have an upgrade for my Piggles.
That's just sad.
With the Piggles at silver as well. Try to go for that. Although I'm not 100% sure if I actually win this one, now that I'm looking at it. I should be fine, right? Yeah, Sandstorm should take this guy out. Should be just fine here.
I can't believe it. You're almost as good as Yurden.
Alright, now hopefully we can start winning the days as well. 8 seconds, 8 seconds. We'll buff the scarf for now instead of this guy. I do like the amount of smalls that Curio can sell, so let's go there.
Landfill? I see buried treasure.
I only need 1 more bronze one.
That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you.
So, to be fair, I don't need to buy any of this other stuff, but I will buy the helpful ones. I guess they're all free, technically, so let's just go ahead and buy 1 more.
Reuse everything. Warms my rusty circuits to see that final.
Alright, and then let's check out this guy, even though... Yeah, see, even though the chocolate bars is appealing there for the other parts of this quest, I think the most impactful is actually going to be upgrading the Spiky Shield and or the Scarf here. Could buy a Rice Baller just to have a Rice Baller around, but I think I'll pass for now. Even though we have a couple of junk items on the board, this is the spirit of what I wanted to try to do here, so I'll keep it going. Hopefully we can find some more silver items to sell on the next day. We have a decent amount of money now. If I can get a silver upgrade for this premium piggles, that would also help. Now, can we survive to a second cast? He is healing a lot. Doesn't look like we're going to survive to a third cast. That is just a good item to have next to something that can scale it. And scale its crit. Very good item. We'll get there, we'll get there. Alright, chocolate bars is of the utmost priority. We want to make sure we get the multicast unlocked, so let's go with the silver ones here. Don't really care too much about these things at all.
Sale, no sale. I want what's right for you.
Grindstone could be okay. Sponsored apparel is a little bit more appealing to me. And honestly, I think I'm okay with selling both of these to get that.
Oh, delivery's free.
Especially since it's on
I
sale.
like the exercise.
Gains 2 value and then shield equal to its value. So we can start scaling value a little bit. We can go for Blood Reef Raider here. We could grab ourselves a Crow's Nest for actual crit chance. That would be really nice. Even though we bought the sponsored apparel, it was basically free in case we do want to go ahead and sell it in place of a Crow's Nest.
Hide the coral with a rotate.
I believe Fort is still really good with this kind of an idea, right?
If the Elder could see me now.
275
If
extra
you want
shield
to
is
sell,
really not
you
that
came to
much
the
extra
wrong
shield,
thing,
huh?
Vivian. I believe in joy.
Let's grab ourselves some crit chance here. I can drop down to 5 items pretty easily. Let's just drop that, and then we're at 5 items, right? Go ahead and sell these. You only need 4 more silver items, so let's go ahead and look for a couple of those.
But my weapon, go make some more stories.
1,
Come back and tell me.
2. Not gonna find the last ones, that's fine though. Alright, I do need to look for maybe like a small vendor if possible. Not going to be the case. Let's go non-weapons. This will generate me some small items to sell.
You bought this.
And that is a direct upgrade. But I can't necessarily afford it unless I sell the sponsored apparel. I think I'm okay with that. Let's do it.
Glad we could share this experience today.
Just toss this bad boy in there, because why not? The fact that we threw 4 days for this is a little bit rough, I'm not gonna lie.
Boring. My dreams are too big for you to steal.
But who knows, maybe we'll crit. No crit. On either of them. Little crit, little crit. No crit. Yet again. Getting dire. We're gonna need a crit here. Probably both of them now at this point. And neither of them want to crit, so we're dead. It's just how it is, man. Man, they just refused to crit. Did they? I don't think they crit a single time the whole fight.
Now that was invigorating.
Man, artillery spotter used to be so much better than this. That is kind of brutal. This is a silver sharpening stone. I could finish it out like that. Let's go
Guitar?
pearls.
The dunes?
Where shall we start?
If I grab textiles here, I could try to build something around like charging these with healing, which could be fun. And I don't really mind it too much. Although textiles is just part of Pig's normal kit, so let's see if we can find something a little bit more enticing. That could be nice.
Magnificent
Let's do that.
find.
I'm actually a little nervous that fighting this is gonna cost me, but
Oh, bless
okay,
you,
it's just
Sky
Harpoothian
Eye.
Trooper. We can be fine here.
Don't blow up.
Would have loved to get the last silver small that I needed, but this is just fine. As long as he doesn't crit with that, we should be just fine here. Get the extra XP here. With any luck, we'll grab
Oh, at
the Eagle
least
Talisman.
I'm on the ground.
Finish the quest and get ourselves more crit. As not an Eagle Talisman, but I'll still take it regardless, that's fine. I think I'm good on this money tree for the most part. Let's just throw this in for the extra 10% crit. We can go Kyver. Should be a relatively safe fight for us. He's got a few gold larges as well, or gold smalls for that large bonus, but not larges. Many a gold small, though. The chances of that are high.
Swarm come for you. Swarms sting forever.
Really need to finish this quest on the rest of this day, though. And it's a diamond small. Lovely. Alright, we can grab a silver loot here and be done with that quest now. Also get it here. Guess I can hold on to this B for transforming later. And let's grab a skill here. That's good. Yeah. That's really helpful, actually.
You have at least a grain of wisdom.
And we can upgrade the crit even more. Okay, nice. We've got 53% crit on these now. At least with the wanted poster in.
My people believe in peace.
And if we're lucky, we can cast before we die.
Boring.
Oh, I'd rather feed you than fight you.
And maybe crit once or twice. You never know. That could be kind of cool if I actually crit once or twice.
Whew, I feel a little
We actually
overdone.
crit twice. Lovely. Thank you for actually finally working for me, Spiky Shield. You guys just refused to crit on all the previous fights. And we got 2 extra XP from that as well. Which is always nice as well. Okay. And we're done with these spare changes. I would maybe like to upgrade this to gold just to keep generating stuff. You never know. Only I could have gotten that
Just
later in the
close your
day.
eyes and grab something. Hooey!
I'm gonna just go ahead and sell this now. As much as I would love to.
Warms my rusty circuits to see that find off.
Where did that go? There's a argument to be made for barricade here.
That's giving up the business.
When you're ready, I'll
Toughness.
send you to Orland, but I'll keep you as long as I can.
Now we need gold smalls, right? So that we can get this guy down even further. And I'm a little nervous that this is not going to have it, so I'm just going to go here and grab a shield item from any hero. At the start of each day, upgrade this. Shield equal to 2 times this item's value. Don't need this on the board anymore, but there's not much else that would do much. Like, I guess a busy bee is not terrible, but it doesn't really help that much either.
No need to read the contract.
Should be
It's
fine.
all standard, I assure you.
I wouldn't mind even just getting that ATM. But this 50% crit chance is working really nicely right now. Better than this.
Hi, I'm Quixel, Master Merchant or something.
Ledger could help with Fixer Upper. I could put some points into that.
Not very big though, is it? It's huge.
I'll sell this here.
Magnificent.
Do I want a Ledger though? I'm not sure. I'm not sure that I do. Man, we just didn't see any gold smalls today. Hopefully there's a chocolate bar
Sell it
event.
to me.
Nice, there is. Okay. That is helpful. We are only halfway there, though. One more day should do it.
I should warn you, I'm not like other Jabalians.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend. on
Okay.
Imago.
Hopefully we can get another crit or two here. Because we're really relying on that right now, pretty heavily. And bang bang,
You've got
bang.
talent. You should put it toward nobler use.
Now keep in mind that's only our second win and it's day 6, so we're gonna need to go late game with this, which means we're gonna need some carry items pretty soon. Luckily we're finding good stuff. I like defense grid. Now we just need to find a way to scale up a little bit more.
Of course I can help you, but only if you
Hard shell is good enough. Would have rather had defense grid, but hard shell's fine. We got fixer upper up in value a little bit. I could try to transform it, but let's just go
Discounts
here.
for peace.
There's some good options here. This could generate some gold smalls for us, but I think mainly we're just waiting to see one more chocolate bar event,
Your aura guided me to what you needed.
including stash. If you have 5 or fewer items, their cooldowns are reduced by 5%.
I can feel our energies resonating.
That could be good. It doesn't really do too much for us in terms of value stacking, but the 5% CDR is not terrible with Spiky Shield. You want to be able to cast, that's for sure. At least until we find ourselves a fort or something, this is likely going to be what I'm running.
It's all about motivation. You gotta know what you're
That's
fighting
awesome.
for.
We can go ahead and hit up docks for a shield item here. That is not the kind of shield item we were looking for. Should we bump up the scarf now? It is looking like we're not grabbing any chocolate bars on this day. I could go to Andy, but it's a gamble.
Have you seen Sylvia by any chance?
6.5, 6.6. I think it's the scarf still. Mainly because if we do find a fort, we want this to be multicast, and this is already multicast, so... Oh wow, that is such an opportune level up here. Because we can get 5 gold chocolate bars or gumballs, and that actually completes the quest for the silk scarf, which is amazing.
You do see these tusks, right?
I'm glad we upgraded it now, because that means that it gets to go off 2 times before this shield goes off now, barring any slows or freezes. But this should take, well, yep, it got frozen. That's okay.
Well,
We still
I ordered
crit,
the dish.
and we still win.
Guess I have to eat it.
It's good to know that this is still viable.
Now that's quality.
I think we just upgraded our fixer-upper. Yep, we did. I can sell these here now. I'm not holding on to them for any real reason anymore, so I'll go ahead and do that. So if this goes down to 7, that's still fine if we buy a... If we take this out... Ah, 6.9, that's actually not good. Because we bought that 1% CDR thing earlier. I guess I could bump this up. I'd rather just go here though. See if we can find an upgrade anywhere. Especially here, that would be amazing.
If it's not right for you,
When you level up, gain 100 max health, and at the start of each day get 100 max health. Both sound very good to me.
I used to offer a free ride home.
Let's go ahead and do both of those. Because we have defense grid and hard shell on this So that will be very beneficial to us to have both of those. If I can get Car Conductor here to drop the Captain's Wheel, that is exactly what I'm looking for. Should be just fine here. Don't see him reducing us down below 100 shields here anytime soon.
You seem like a nice person.
Okay,
The Elder could see
Cog's
me
not
now.
terrible either. Let's go ahead and Celestial Conduit this Spiky Shield. Now the shield cannot be slowed or frozen anymore. Don't think I'm gonna play the Cog. I will go here.
Friends protect. Weapons protect.
Can't enchant it though, that's
Weapon
an
is
issue.
friend.
I would need Lethargy and a Diamond Fort to be able to get this to... Yeah, I think I'm just giving it
Will protect
more
you.
crit chance.
Weapon loves you.
I'm good on XP for now. I'm going to go
Sometimes I say
here
stuff.
and... Should I grab a keychain? I am grabbing an extra item each day. This is only getting upgraded every day, so I guess I can sell this now.
Do you
Grab
have to leave
this
already?
guy. This is the second luxury tents I've seen. If I had a restorative enchant, I would have bought this for sure, but I didn't get a restorative enchant, so I'm not sure if I am buying this. I think I'm not. Just going to have to rely on Silk Scarf for another day.
Noticed I'm huge?
Not sure if selling Fixer Upper was really the correct call there, but hey. If I can keep critting, I have a chance. Especially if I can crit with the Scarf. It's not looking good for me here, though. It's too much slow on the Silk Scarf itself. I'm going to need to find a way to cast the shield faster. Maybe without the fort it's worth it, but the cooldown reduction that I took, it kind of hurts me. Maybe we can find something good here. Alright, let's go to the Obsidian Door and go Caltrop's Trap. I'm almost 100% positive that we can beat this. If the shield is allowed to crit like that, it's really good. Wouldn't have minded like a shield buff or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5.
Mythkeeper calls for my aid.
I believe we should be able to beat this guy. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe. Yeah, if we just crit, we're fine. 81% is pretty sure shot. That is what we were looking for, although it does hurt Fort even more.
Bring it in.
I think I'll just go weapon skills here. Hoping for crit chance. When you use a weapon, your shields gain shield. Why not? And we've got Darkstone Engine and Darkstone Focuser. I think it's... Well, is it Darkstone Focuser? I don't know. If I put Darkstone Engine on the board, then there's a chance it whiffs Silk Scarf. Radiant Spiky Shield's already enchanted. I mean, ideally, this just goes on to Spiky Shield, right? I don't think that the extra 700 damage here is worth over having a double damage shield. I don't necessarily want to lose Radiant, though, so I think I will just take this and put it onto the shield. Or the scarf, rather. It's weird, I don't really like to do this most of the time, but since we do have that Guardian's Fury skill, it's good that this is a weapon. And I guess I'm putting in Lion Cane, as strange as it is. Alright.
My people believe in peace. Boring!
Go ahead.
I guess if we crit, it's not terrible with the scarf, right? It does pretty solid damage with the crit.
Like my crew says at the bar.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Another round.
Now that said, we're getting into the later part of the game, and this is not going to be enough shield to one-shot for very much longer. So I do still need to solve that.
Take your time. I'm pretty laid back.
Property to the left of this. Get a truffle when you use a non-shield item. There's something that we could do with that, I'm sure. I have enough money to buy it.
Oh, I think you're really gonna enjoy that. Just toss that on my back, and I'll try
I'll get those
to
too.
adore.
Maybe that's a solution? Don't have a property in the bag yet, though. I'm looking at this shop here and thinking that for defense grid and hard shell reasons, this chocolate bar is enticing to me. Problem is I just bought these two items, which I can't really use yet. Yeah, I think the pants are just gonna have to wait.
Now that's giving up the business!
The more health we have, the more Lion Cane does, and the better everything else becomes as well. Let's go with loot this time, though. Man, how many medkits can one guy get with no healing items? I'm not gonna hold on to them.
Stop.
I'm not 100% sure if we can beat Volcus or not, but he does have a really good skill for if you're running a shield build, which is first 5 times your shield freeze. That would help something like this a lot.
Cold.
Thought we got it there for a second, but I'll still take it. And I'm going to take the extra health here. And I'll double dip with the extra shields.
I bet you feel amazing right now. My dreams are too big for
We should probably be taking every single one of those fins, even though they are only 10 shield buff. The 10 shield buff adds up over time, and it's really more like 40 shield because we have the crit chance on that Silk Scarf.
Every failed experiment.
Man, even
leads
without the
path
crit,
to
that's still
success.
one shot. Look at that. It's really lucky, too, because he was about to start stacking regen, which is going to be very difficult for us to get through.
You're failing.
Alright, here for sure we
I'm
should
impressed
upgrade the
myself.
Silk.
I've tightened, tempered, oiled, and tuned.
And then here I think I'll do my thing again. Ooh, let's go with... If you have a ×2, you're much faster. You're going off the most. Let's do that. The fact that the Wanted poster has been on board is really helping our level, too. We're already level 13, which is really, really high level for this day. We're 2 levels up.
Lord
See if there's any good
Archangel
relics
has his
here.
empire.
Orxina
I
Crest
will
could actually be better than Lion Cane here.
Pearl found that
It says
one.
over 100% crit
You
chance on the
make
Spiky
fine
Shield, and
antiquarian
the Silk
someday.
Scarf is at 91% with that as well. We got a Pendulum. For purposes of speed, I'm doing it.
You can really see the influence of free Cartesian art on this piece.
Okay. Not terrible, not amazing. Bam, bam. And it goes off. That, actually, I take it back. It's really fast.
Believe you'll win, and
That's
you'll
actually really
win,
good.
but not against me.
I am going to grab the scrap, controversially, and do that. And then, I'm going to also controversially take some gumballs here, because there could be yellow ones in here. Blue ones are not bad either. We're not at 100% here, so... Alright, we got some yellow ones, we got some red ones. Solid. I'll take it.
You do.
The pendulum is a huge pickup, honestly. I was hoping for an atmospheric sampler, but pendulum is just as good. It's basically the same thing on this board. The only downside to a board like this really is that since there is a space open, we can never use an item like Gumball Machine for more than just a day, because then we lose our 20 or 30% crit from the artillery spotter. Since the Gumball will generate into our board here. We're still getting wanted poster value, which is
I've been watching
awesome.
your progress. At last. here
Your
you
items
are.
with over 10 value have their cooldowns reduced by 10.
Olin was right.
I might as well, man.
Quick study.
We're going cooldown reduction on this build instead of fort, so I might as well, right? And then we do need to get this above 10 as well, so... Much as I would love to go Isla, it's more chocolate bars here. I want to get as healthy as humanly possible on this one, so that we have as much defense grid value as possible here. And let's sell that and put it onto the silk scarf. Alright, we don't have any non-weapons, so the
I don't
when any non-weapon is used, slow it skill would be good. It's also got the 12% crit chance that would bring us over 100%
Whatever moves paying
on the
ya,
silk scarf.
I'll double it.
And for what it's worth, if we were to get that, I could take the wanted poster off the board too. Okay, let's do even more max health
Elder could see me now.
and a diamond loot item, which is useless yet again. Lovely. And you know me, just taking all the passive buffs I possibly can. It's kind of what you do on a board like this. Pendulum, still really, really nice pickup.
Other Jabonians. In 100 years when you are dust,
We're definitely weaker to slow and freeze spam boards, especially since the shield is radiant, but this one is not, and it's kind of our whole engine. But if we can get a crit like that in the beginning of the fight, before we get frozen out, this is not a quested blank slate, but that did worry me. Then we should be fine. Especially if I'm able to continue buffing the amount of shield that we're putting out, like that, and like this. Alright, on this one, I will go to the weapons shop, because we do still want this
Any good
shield
fights
upgrade.
lately? Oh,
And honestly, I think
You
I'll take
carrying
that
my
too,
weapon?
just in case we
Fight
don't see the
alongside.
shield upgrade, we can put the truffle value into the shield, and that'll at least bring it above 10 value, which will be where we need to be for long-term investments. Don't think we have any buffs for buying weapons. There was that skill that we were offered before.
Take
Said,
the day off, boys. I'll do this one myself.
What did it say?
Maybe I should go.
I already
back
got sidetracked,
to the
mid-thought. When you buy a weapon, gain health. That's the one I was talking about. Yep. The bayonet again.
Joy of more. Bring it in.
Let's just use the pitchfork to upgrade the spiky shield for the rest of this. I can grab Kenai here, and then we can get the wanted poster off our board with a large item. If I buy this, it's really dumb to buy it. Could always get a restorative enchantment here. You never know. I also get a second wind, which could help me actually survive to a like third and final cast. And for what it's worth, I have enough crit. I don't really need more. So this should be just fine. 2 silver truffles will get me to 10 value here, so I'm not too worried about losing out on 1 truffle value. Let's go Street Festival and see what we can see. Apparel from any hero, you say? That could be okay. Belt. Fuck tents. We're going belt. That's a lot of extra health. Got a bootstraps as well, but we did miss the upgrade. There's not much I would really care to upgrade here. We don't get the pitchfork stuff until the beginning of the day. Yeah, this is just fine. I'll rock this. The extra health should really, really translate well into that defense grid damage at the very beginning of the fight. Although that is like a 2-second... Yeah, we're dead. Isn't it cool that Vanessa can do that? Alright, enchantment location. Let's see what... Oh my god. Oh my god. Just in case we do find that again, let's go with it. And this guy can take some of the slows now too, which is nice. Man, I wish I hadn't enchanted this with Radiant. Or I wish I had enchanted this with Radiant instead of the other one. Okay. You need both of these. Now you have 6.2 cooldown instead of what you had before.
Nothing
You can go medium and look for the final upgrade for that as well. Not there.
Leave it behind? Someone else find?
Imagine the wonders.
Pearls is fine with me. I would like some value out of it if possible. That's very interesting. I could get the silk scarf down to 1.7 seconds with this, but the problem is I lose a slot. I'm losing 30% crit if I put that on the board. To bring this down to 66%, and this would still be at a respectable 91. Don't think I can. I'm going to need to choose something here, though. Scales doesn't really work either. I guess I'm rolling down here. Damn. $8, $8. You know what? I'm rolling down. Alright, that's fine. $12 is fine. Let's do that. Don't need that anymore either.
These things behind.
Okay. Lord of the Wastes, hook me up, man. I really need some faster stuff. Crazy to me that Vanessa just was able to kill me before I was even able to cast a 2.4 second item, but here we are. I guess it's 2.7 to start.
Now that's given up the business.
Now that is a pretty big buff. I'm gonna take that.
Not shields. Try my buddy Kev.
The more health, the merrier. And rest is honestly
Are you sure?
a godsend here.
Noticed? I'm huge.
We want to stay alive as long as
You
possible, and
remind
that
me of someone who
extra
fought last century.
shield right there is so much shield. As long as we can get this cast off.
Fight me again.
Yep.
I must repeat the experiment.
As long as they don't have a like multicast clam that's just gonna hit the silk scarf, we're pretty much solid there, huh? Alright. We can actually put our medkits somewhere now, too. Skipping the weapon shop yet again. For these guys.
If you're not growing, you're failing.
Leftmost item gains 3 value. We don't need that anymore. Let's just grab loot. Crit chance is wonderful. Let's put that here. Now we're at 100% guaranteed, and we can go Lord of the Wastes.
World's like the wind.
27,000 health, by the way. I have an extra 5 in my health bar compared to him. As long as it's not an instant double slow Flamera, a shipwreck, and a diamond doodad to boot. Am I at the point where I can take this off? 82, 87. Not quite. I would rather have this on. Although, to be fair, 92 and 97 is pretty much just as good. I would feel better about it if I were able to pull a few more crit gumballs here, though. Shield gumballs are good, too. I will take the rest over the extra health here. Let's run with this. If I don't crit, that's crazy. But if I do, and I win, I get an extra experience point, which is nice. And... ooh, that was really close. That was really close. Oh wow, intrusion countermeasures too. Like, if I had hit him to half health and not just murdered him there, he would have cast this because it's a friend. And it's got 112% crit chance with double crit damage. So keep that in mind. That would have hit for 12,000 damage. It doesn't actually double the crit damage itself. It doubles the damage it would have done. So it's 4,000 times 2 plus 4,000, as far as I know. So it should have been 12,000. That would have killed me, is what I'm trying to say. I guess I'll go with a turbo on the pendulum. If I can find a way to get a little bit more crit chance on this day, so that I can drop wanted poster, that'd be super nice. I'm going to look here for belt.
Warful.
Not going to find it. This is why I haven't been going to shops.
And that's okay.
I don't know what this does, and I'm curious. Your items have 25% extra crit chance. Okay, so we don't need either of these anymore. I guess I can play this. It's not amazing by any means, but...
You must not.
Okay, and this should kill just
You
fine.
have started a war today.
Don't mind strength. At this point, I don't need the blue ones. Just looking for yellow ones, mainly. It's fine, too. Alright, Valpak. Do you have my
Help you find everything?
Spiky Shield? You do not. Although you do have a gramophone.
Those carts are huge for a reason.
4.8, 2.7,
Buy more.
2.1. If I do the 2.1 version, this is 6.2. So at 2 seconds, I charge this guy 2 seconds. Basically makes it a 4-second item. But if it's here, at 2.7 seconds, I charge it 2 seconds, and that actually just sets it off. So that's quite good. Let's do that. I think this is our board.
You do see these tusks, right?
Deadly belt to get us over 100% crit chance on everything. We got the high yield investments to reduce our items over 10 by 10%.
Defeat does not defeat me.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. That was really solid. So yeah, the long-term investments for items over 10 value have their cooldowns reduced by 10%. That was able to get our Silk Scarf down to 2.7 seconds here. We also had Guardian's Fury, so that whenever we started shielding, both our weapons became 10% cooldown reduced as well, so that's 20% cooldown. Gramophone was reducing our Spiky Shield by another 20%, so that's 40% cooldown on this thing. That's a lot of cooldown. And then we had Defense Grid and Hard Shell just to try to bounce back in case we did get bursted down to half health. Or I guess it's 30% health. I didn't really see much use out of Hard Shell. Defense Grid is way more impactful, because the second this goes off, we get the cooldown reduction, the shield, and then right after all that happens, like 0.1 seconds after the Spiky Shield goes off. Really solid wombo combo here with the Pendulum too. Really lucky pickup. The fact that we are pig just means that we are able to buy something like that when it's $32 in a shop. And having 30,000 health isn't too bad either.
You have to
Not a bad board. You just kind of have to believe in this kind of thing early on to be able to make it work. It's difficult to see the potential in a Silk Scarf super early on if you're new to the game, especially. But with a shielded enchant, a deadly enchant, or even an obsidian enchant in this case with Guardian's Fury, you're really able to make this thing into a monster with the Spiky Shield sometimes. This is a very different angle that I'm normally gone for with Spiky Shield. Normally I try to look for a fort, but this one worked really well. And honestly, I think I owe most of this victory to that Wanted poster, man. Once we started winning with that thing on the board, it really helped us make a comeback, so really, really fun run. I hope you guys enjoyed. We are back in the top 500, which I am super happy about.
For centuries,
I am going to skip an upload tomorrow
I've watched
for
cities
Christmas,
rise and crumble.
so I hope you guys have a really Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to everyone who's watching. Highly appreciate each and every single one of you who take the time out of your day to watch these videos. And without further ado, I will see you on the day after Christmas, maybe the day after Christmas, seeing as though I will be pretty busy this Christmas season. But I hope you guys have a good one tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you when I see you on Mac. Bye-bye.